Welcome to another edition of Arizona Living. Today I'm going to share with you why I am not a realtor in Arizona. Stay tuned! So guys, back when I was a kid in Brooklyn, around age 15, my folks decided to relocate from Brooklyn to New Jersey. And they had a realtor. Now this guy was special. He had a system, all right? I've never heard of anyone else having this system. The way he worked was he would take one whole weekend, Saturday and Sunday, to go out with his client to find out what their top priorities were and what their tastes were. Get to know them personally, right? Then 2 weeks would go by and he would schedule them to see 3 houses. These houses were hand selected based on whatever criteria his clients had, right? And their tastes. Well, he expected them to choose to actually put in a bid for one of the 3 houses. And regardless if they put in a bid or not, his job was done. Now, he was hopeful they would choose one of the 3, but if they didn't, either way, he was moving on to a new client. You know, the way he saw it was he wasn't going to waste his time because there's some people that are never going to buy no matter how many houses you show. So this was it. This was the end of the road. And I really like that. But for me to be a realtor, I do not have the patience. No way. Now, there's something out there called apartment locating, which I've heard of. I don't know if it's true, where people contact you if they're interested in getting an apartment and you send them a one sheet and they basically go to whatever apartment complex you recommend and they tell them that they were referred by you. Should they get an apartment, then at that point, you send the apartment complex an invoice. It sounds too good to be true. But the whole point of this video is I do not have the patience to deal with difficult people. And I know who does though, the A-Team, the official sponsors of this show. So if you're looking to buy or sell real estate here in the Valley, you need to contact Janet and Gabby, the A-Team. Now let me tell you about my experience with them when we sold our house in Gilbert. How many months ago was that? I don't know, like 6 months ago? It seems like forever ago. So the way it worked was they came over and they said, yo, Sam, you got to get rid of that ugly sofa, bro. You need to get, whatever it was that they didn't like, that painting has to go before we did showings, right? So and then they came back and they actually brought some furnishings, to kind of make it look prettier, And then we call that staging, right? And then they actually had a weekend plan where we were going to do like open house. And they even had an ice cream truck in front of the house. Now, granted, it was like vegan ice cream, so it wasn't the best tasting ice cream. But we had a freaking ice cream truck in front of the house. That's the point. So it brought in traffic. And then that weekend, we actually got an offer $6,000 over asking. So the A-Team, very patient, unlike me. I was texting Janet like crazy all hours of the night with stupid questions, and she never told me I was annoying her, even though I'm pretty sure I was. But, that's the point of the matter is if you're considering selling or buying, this is who you need to call. The A-Team are very successful. They have had restaurants. They got Airbnbs. They flip houses. So they don't just do realtor stuff. They're business-minded people. And if you want something done, you got to give it to a busy person, So that's all I really have to say. As you guys know, I'm antisocial. I do not really like people in general. So this whole channel is really a one-way conversation, other than the times I do live streaming, which is semi-conversation. But mostly it's just one way. It's my cheap therapy, and that's how I do. So that concludes this edition of Arizona Living. Be sure to like, subscribe, let me know below. Are you already here in Arizona, or are you considering moving over here? And if you are, what are you waiting for? Contact the A-Team. Till next time!